Um, I believe technically she has a better record than Parvati. Like we're talking about technically, it's like I believe she has a better like a higher average placement than Parvati. What about Alyssa Snyder? Um, yeah, Winners at War fucked Parvati over. Uh, oh, looks like we're gonna have to watch. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Yeah, like obviously diversity mandate's out now, which again with Survivor, I think they'll still make an attempt to be 50-50. Big Brother, like considering this was technically post diversity mandate and it was still like close-ish, I assume they're still going to be like somewhat close. Like not like I assume it would probably be like on a 16-person cast, it'll at least be 10-6. So I mean that's something, but like it's better than what it used to be, but like obviously still not like not hitting diversity mandate. Um, Again, Big Brother literally just was not 50-50%. Like at the first opportunity. I think there's almost no way Big Brother's 50-50% after this. Survivor might still be. Because at least 49 is 50-50. But and like Jeff has constantly said that he is pro diversity mandate and everything. No one's a better player than Queen Alyssa, sure. Yeah, I already talked about the Chelsea thing, which is bad, but also expected. Like based on the way that I've heard Chelsea talk in the past, I'm not shocked. But yeah, five BIPOC, what winners in a row? Yeah, it's cool. Where are we at, like winner wise, diversity wise? It's still not great, right? It's still what, like 7 POC winners, or 8? I think it's 8. Right? Yeah, 8 out of 27. Yeah, it's not great. Amazing Race 39 isn't 50%. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to Amazing Race, but that's not shocking. Speaking of Amazing Race, I have watched a lot of Amazing Race recently. Because I've been watching Laced Up Lauren streams again. Yeah, I forgot about Casey when remembering the pre-diversity mandate winners. Asian guy winner of Big Brother? No. I mean, like, what is Jag considered? I guess he is technically Asian, right? But not like Eastern Asian, if that's what we're talking about. But best final 3-round history. I think it's 19. 9 since Cody's Italian. That is true. That is 100% true. I mean, again, Stephanie Grossa teaches us all. That's still the funniest. I forgot about that, actually. That again, Survivor 50 hits 50-50. Again, Stephanie LaGrossa's Italian. Again, it's a joke. How could I forget about Casey? Well, yeah, I can't believe it. Casey. How dare I forget the greatest winner of all time, Casey? Is Casey the most undeserving Big Brother winner? No. One, I don't like the term, and even then, even if I were to say undeserving, I would say Evil Dick's undeserving. I mean, I do find it weird that, like, there should also be some sort of rule for, like, LGBTQ representation, too, right? Because, like, obviously, it's not including the BIPOC, but, like, I still think it should be, like, there should be some sort of thing of, like, maybe, like, like a fourth of the cast needs to be LGBTQ or something. I don't know. It's like, you would think there'd be, like, some sort of ruling for that. I mean, I guess, would you think that? Because they literally just got rid of the BIPOC one. But, like, yeah, I feel like we could easily, yeah, do more than just 1 or 2. Corinne should have been 50 have more black reps. No, wasn't Corinne, people were saying she's Asian. Like, Corinne was like, yeah, people were saying, oh, Corinne might be on 50 because she's Asian and need to hit BIPOC. And then like Corinne responded to that saying, like what? Is Ava is she bi? I generally don't even know. Oh yeah, she is, isn't she? Zay, yeah. Are the top 100 Survivor players good? Probably not. Like, I don't know what exactly that list is, but like I would assume, like if I'm going by the Big Brother metric, then no. Like if I'm saying the only 4 good Big Brother players are Derek, Cody, Dan, Andy, then like I think with Survivor, it's probably like what? It's probably, I don't even know, even like, because like I guess like Tony to a degree. Even Tony has like flaws in that concept, but like Tony, Kim, Parvati has flaws in that concept, but I would still include Parvati in that. Sarah, I don't even know if I would include Sarah Lucina in that. It's like I think that's like questionable. Suri, it's like I don't know. I think it depends on like what are we quantifying as good. Like is my metric when I say good, is that like really what it means to be great? Like is that too harsh of an assessment? I'm not sure. Because like I'm trying to think of like because when I think of good players, like my mind switches to players that I actually have faith in to do what is optimal. And like the issues, I just legitimately have no faith in the majority of players to do that. Genevieve, obviously, Genevieve's in there, obviously. Am I changing my top 10 for Survivor? I don't think so. I mean, like Parvati goes up, but like outside that, not really. I think Parvati's number 2 right now. But yeah, I think everything else is the same in the top 10. Well, I mean, super. The 9, 10, those sort of spots are just like whatever. It's like maybe I'll change them. But definitely, I would say like top 8 is good, right? Wait, okay. Let me think this through. So it's like, let me see if I can remember who the top 8 are. It's Tony, Parvati, Kim, Sarah, Suri, Boston Rob, Jeremy. I think I'm not saying them in order, just those are the people. I'm missing one, aren't I? So maybe it's only 7, unless I'm missing like an obvious one. Earl would be one of the people that I'm like debating on if he would be top 10. Like I think like Earl, Tommy, I don't know, like people like that would be like border. Jeremy should not be top 10. I'll still have him top 10. Okay, so maybe it's top 7. I don't know. I mean, Jeremy, I still think is like Jeremy's in that metric that I was talking about earlier. Of like, I don't think he is someone that I would have the most faith in to play optimally every time. But what am I actually meant to like? What are you meant to do? Just like do these races until you win? Is that what it is? I did see Rachel's betrayal list, which is literally everybody but who is it? It was everybody but Ashley, Will, Amy, and Jimmy, right? Jimmy or Brent? Like Brent Champagne? Jimmy. I hope Jeremy's not Avis the World 2 if they do it. I assume he will be in the running at least. About lack of faith in Jeremy? His winners at War Games pretty bad. Also, like, even his winning game has, like, him, like, not realizing that Kimmy's against him when it's, like, fucking obvious that Kimmy's against him. Like, I think he has terrible reads on the game at points. Like, I still think he is probably going to be one of the most consistent players in the history of the show, but he's also still, like, kind of a mess. Isn't Yonka a top 10 player of all time? Obviously. casting 50 of its Battle of the Seasons. I think so the plan is to just continue on with the Battle of the Seasons. Like, so I did one for 1 through 4. The idea is to eventually do every like batch of 4 seasons. It's like I would technically eventually get to 45 through 48, but like I don't know when I'm actually doing them. Jimmy putting Morgan on Blast is wild. I think it was weird. Like, I think it's weird just in general how, like, Jimmy's been acting in the postseason. I actually do have a lot of respect for Morgan, how, like, not, like, how, like, uninvolved she seems to be right now. Or, like, she is on Twitter, and she's, like, reacting to things, but she's not, like, deep into the alumni community. She's kind of, like, I believe Jimmy said that she cut off everybody but what Rachel, Ashley, who's it? Rachel, Ashley, Will, Kelly, and Keanu, right? Which I would say very random. Kelly's one of those people. It's not Morgan, it's Morgott, obviously. I actually have been, I've been waiting for Morgan to come back. I will watch that stream. Will I go on Big Brother ever? No. Literally 0% chance I'll ever play Big Brother. Even if they ask me, I would say no. Survivor, if they asked me, I would contemplate it. But I would legitimately just never say yes to Big Brother. Yeah, I believe, supposedly her and Vince aren't talking. Would do better on Big Brother or Survivor? Modern Survivor. Back in the day, probably Big Brother. Like if I played Big Brother back in like BB14 sort of era, I think I could do what I could do what Ian did, or what Steve did, especially me at the time. Like again, when I was like 18 to 21 or whatever. Like I definitely could have played that sort of game. Like really, it's like if I were to go on Big Brother, I would just like if I did at the time at least, like I would play it like Steve. Like that's legitimately how I wanted to play it. But modern Big Brother, I don't think it would go great. I don't think I would necessarily like. I think there's definitely spots where it would be first boot, but like I don't think I'm like fundamentally first boot. But I think I am kind of like Joseph. Like if I were to play now, where like Joseph Rodriguez, to clarify, not Joseph Abden. Where again, obviously I'm socially awkward. I'm also not like obviously I'm not going to be a comp beast in like the physical competitions. But I think I could find a few people to work with, and I think I have like a competent strategic mind. But ultimately, I think people just won't trust me long term. To where I think I essentially go the way that Joseph did. Like I would like to think of myself as like more self-aware than him, but like that is probably what someone says that isn't self-aware. So I don't know. We'll see. I guess we won't see, but like if it happened, I think that's pretty much what would happen. Like I think I would like essentially try to play like Joseph did early on, especially like kind of trying to find a big alliance, but like also not like try to expose like what side I necessarily am on. Like kind of like ride the middle, but also find my group. Like find a ride or die, like he did with like Tucker. Like I'll also like ideally like a ride or die that would be good at competitions. But again, I don't think it would actually, like, I don't think I would win Modern Big Brother, especially how the endgame competitions typically are. Because I don't think I'd be able to do it Ashley. Like, I think to win in a way that you don't win a lot of competitions nowadays, you have to win like Ashley did, which would be like very underestimated and then like pop at the very end. And I just don't think I'd be underestimated. Where I think people just like look at me as like a sketchy guy. Why do traders? I'm not dying to. Like, if I got recruited somehow, would I say yes? Maybe. But, like, I'm also, again, like, not dying to do it. Who's better at comps, me or Jag? I mean, Jag, come on. I think I could beat Jag in specific competitions. But, actually, too fair, Jag might actually beat me in every competition. Now I think about it. Like, maybe quiz comps. Maybe I could beat him in a quiz comp. But, like, I'll say that. I think Jag probably beats me in almost everything. I could probably beat, like, other people in, like, some competitions. Like, other, like, comp bees. But probably Jag in particular is probably, like, one of the worst case scenarios, considering Jag's, like, so well-rounded at, like, most things. I don't think I would do well at Pressure Cooker. I don't think I would bother. Okay. Fuck, still only second place. See, that's the thing, like, I think, like, the fundamental issue with playing one of these games is that I don't feel like I have that, like, competitive drive to feel like I need to win. Oh, wait, that's the wrong thing. Is there any reality show I'd be keen to go on? Not really. Not to the point where I would actually apply for it. Which also, like, I doubt I'm ever getting recruited for a reality show. But again, if someone recruited me for Survivor, it's like, would I say yes? I think I would probably have to. But, like, I wouldn't act... Like, generally, I wouldn't want to. Like, it'd be more so a thing of, like, I can't say no, but I don't actually want to. Big Brother, I just legitimately think I can't do it. Like, I would, like... I'm barely stable, like, mentally stable as is. I don't know if I'll be able to handle it in a 90-day season on, like, in a house of Big Brother, with, like, nothing to do. Yeah, I did see that Survivor 41 Brant Steele got released, which is kind of funny that, like, that got released so quickly after the 41. So, like, I assume, obviously, they were working on it at the same time. I feel like I'd be first, second boot, or end game with no in between. That's essentially how I feel, too. I think that's especially the case with Survivor for me. Where I feel like Survivor, it's like I'm either one of the first people gone, or I think I get, like, a footing in the game and I probably make it to the end. Like, towards the end, but probably still don't win. But I think I have better odds on Survivor than Big Brother at this point. Is that the definition of the person that's lost their mind, is Amanda Zuckerman? Which, I mean, she did, but, like, I don't know if she's, like, the #1 person I would think of. They should put me in a 1-day season. Is that a thing? There's a BB Quebec Christmas season. But I think Genius, like, if I were to pick one show that I actively would want to do, it is The Genius. But even then, I don't think I would bother applying for The Genius. Tyran. So how did they like? How'd the podcast go in terms of, like, did she call him Taran during the podcast, or what? Like, did she at least know his name by that point? They're coming on the weekly now. Interesting. I wonder how the development of it happened then. Well, to be fair, I guess, like, after you get 41 done, you pretty much have most of the new era, so it's not that difficult, right? What activities are there in Big Brother? Yeah, like pool, hot tub, chess, cooking. Now, talking. What else is there? I mean, like, by the end, they give them cards, I know. Usually they like to create their own games along the way, right? What was that game called that they created in, like, BB3? Picture for when next All-Stars 3 happen. I mean, like, I assume, yeah, Big Booty, obviously, the most iconic game of all time. All-Stars 3, I think, like, earliest is season 30, and even then, I would not expect it there. I don't think they're dying to do it. What's this? What, the game? It's Wheel World. It's a game that's on Game Pass. I wanted to play before I got rid of Game Pass. Yeah, Duck Game. I forgot, is that what, they didn't call it that, right? But either way, yeah, the one where they, like, toss the ducks. 35. I don't know. Maybe. Like, so how many seasons was it between 1 and 2? It's like 15, right? So, like, I don't know, maybe 37. Yeah, $30 Game Pass, which is a thing. Which I have Game Pass until the end of the year. I have it, like, I bought it until, like, I think it's like January 4th or something like that. So I have a few months of Ultimate, so might as well make the use of it. Which comp was better? Rachel's HOH or Mickey's Veto? I think Mickey's Veto, probably. But both are fairly good. That's a 4 returning season. I don't necessarily want it, but I wouldn't, like, hate it if we did get it. Like, an ideal world, it's like, it would only be, like, all newbies or all returnees. I wouldn't want the middle ground, but, like, if we got it, I'll also be like, that's kind of cool. We might talk spoilers earlier. We'll see. Actually, I guess we should do a draft if we were going to do one. I don't know what draft we're doing, though. What the fuck is this? Okay, well, cool. That's not what I meant to do, but that's great. What survivor challenge would I be good at? I would demolish the memory challenge. But, like, they don't even do that one anymore. I would do fairly well at, like, things that involve slide puzzles. Like, any of the, like, obstacle course stuff, that has, like, the puzzle at the end. Like, I would not be the greatest at the obstacle course portion, but I would do very well at the puzzle portion. To where, like, I think I could pull out the win in some of those. I don't have a photographic memory, but I do have a very, like, so, like, the challenge in, like, Survivor Cagayan in particular, that was one where, like, it was colors. Like, I have a very good way of memorizing colors. I do not have a steady hand at all. I'm okay at swimming. I've not gone swimming in a while, but I used to be good at swimming to where, like, I would say, like, I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm out of practice, and I would assume I would practice before going back on Survivor. But, like, last time I went swimming, I was good at swimming. Or, like, competent. Like, I definitely know how to swim. I've never been good at... like, as a kid, I always hated having to fly a kite. I would actually, like, suck at that. But yeah, like, I would suck at any endurance competition. I would just... Yeah, I would just not do well at any of them. Like, I don't think there's a single endurance challenge on Survivor that I would actually do well at. So, like, I'm probably not winning immunity at all in the first, like, half of the post-merge. Killer Sudoku. I could do Killer Sudoku. Yeah, I haven't listened to the deep dive yet. Richard Riley and Danielle Reyes, final 2 on BB30. Sure. Is that a thing? They both like K-pop Demon Hunters, which I haven't watched. Like, I've heard a lot of talk about it, but I generally don't actually know what it is. Like, I know it's like an anime thing on Netflix, right? How long would I go on the wall for? Not long at all. Like, definitely not my thing. What is the endurance challenge that would actually do the best then, Big Brother? I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, probably pressure cooker, but like legitimately, I just suck at endurance. I would just not be good at any of them. So actually, some motion, maybe I could do some motion. Like, obviously, it's not very physical. BB28 returning what? Like, are there going to be returnees? I would bet on no. But if there is, it'll be like this, where like it's like 1 returnee or like at best 4 returnees. Oh my god, we got to the title screen! Thank God. Almost an hour in the stream. Yeah, BLM is my initials. Dude, there's so much poppin'. Yeah, so I've told the story before on streams and stuff, but yeah, like the BLM here introduction, like that comes from a channel I had when I was a kid. To where when I started this channel, I didn't know how to start the video, so I just like ended up resorting back to the channel I had as a kid, which now I regret. I would not, like, if I were to do it again, I would not make that the intro. Like, I'd probably do something... Like, I'd probably just do the same thing, but just say, like, TMR here or something. Like, I probably just would have done TMR instead of BLM, but whatever. My full name is Black Lives Matter. That is true, obviously. What's more clutch, winning a blockbuster or winning a veto during a double? Aren't they, like, they're essentially just the same thing. Yeah, I did see that tweet earlier. Plinko Final Four. I think I can win that, right? Yeah, that's fine. Those sort of things. Like, anything that isn't endurance, I think I would have, like, a shot at. But, like, endurance, I would just, like, automatically lose. Like, there's no way I'm winning any endurance challenge on Survivor Big Brother. Ashley only threw the double veto? I knew she threw the double veto. I didn't know that she only threw the double veto. Which, actually, now I think about it, I probably will listen to the deep dive by next stream, because I probably will actually ideally have it as, like, research for the review. Alright, guys, Black Lives Matters here. Yeah. What Tiffany are we talking about? I'm so woke. That is true. I mean, I'm so woke right now. Again, I'm the definition of Jesse BB Can 6. That's exactly who I am. I'm definitely exactly like Jesse from BB Can 6. I don't know. What draft should we? I am open to doing draft. I just don't know what draft we should do. Like, what's a good idea? I mean, Jesse from BB Can 6 was so woke right now.